Well, it is that time again, and I have failed. 100% I have failed. It is the last day of quarter one, 31st of March. I'm recording this at 10:30 a.m. This is going out tonight. By the time you're watching this, this was only recorded this morning, so the editing might not be the best as I didn't have time to send it to my editor. But it is time to rewatch my New Year's goals that I posted on the 31st of December. So exactly 3 months ago, based on a calendar. 3 months ago, and I know I failed a bunch of them already. So if you want to know what I failed, let's get into it and let's see, have I improved? Have I learned? Have I adapted? I don't know, but let's just get straight into it. Rules which I will hold myself accountable to: social media, business, and personal. If I fail these, it's on me, not motivation, not luck. I want to be able to look back at this video and I don't even want to call to it. These are my New Year's rules for 2026. My social media goals. Number 1, a disciplined upload schedule. That means 10 long form videos every single month and 2 to 3 short form videos every single day. I failed short form. I think I've uploaded 2 shorts or TikToks, Reels, whatever, over the whole of March. So yeah, I've definitely failed that, but it was for a good reason. Now, the reason that I've done that is to really go all in on the long form content I'm actually creating, making sure I am making the best possible long form content I physically can. And it's safe to say in March, we have had some of our best videos and best performers so far. So on one hand, yes, I have actually failed one of these goals because I haven't stayed consistent with uploading short form content. I think I managed to do it for the whole of January and the whole of February, and then from like the start of March. But that being said, we have done really well in terms of long form content in March. Our watch time is up, our subscriber growth is up, our engagement is up. You know, the last video I posted was Thursday just gone, and it was a video that apparently a lot of people liked. It's on like over 100 likes, and I think it's performing 2 out of 10. 1 would be the best and 10 would be the worst. So it's performing really well, and I think that was the main goal for me, was to actually make my long form content better, which I think that's one of the goals in here anyway. So that being said, yes, I have failed straight off the bat, but that's fine. I don't mind that. And the truth of it is, I prefer making the long form content. I don't really enjoy the short form, so I don't mind that one. I'm fine with that. This forces me into a routine and keeps me consistent, because consistency is how you grow. If I do my job properly, this content will either educate or entertain you, and that's a mutual benefit for us both. Well, I really do hope that the content I'm putting out is either educating or entertaining you, or you're just watching it to support me. Whichever one it is, I hope that it is, you know, one of those things that is going to be a benefiting factor to you. From what I've been told is the mix of content is, you know, some people are liking the challenges or the how-to videos, and then I've tried a couple other different bits in there, and it's mixed reviews. I can't just guarantee you're going to get spoon-fed everything you know, everything you want to know even, from about reselling every single week. But I can guarantee by, you know, you subscribing or watching the videos that you will genuinely benefit from watching them. So I personally see both sides of it, and I understand that, but you know, you can't get every single little aspect spoon-fed to you for free. And I think you need to understand part of becoming a better reseller or making more money is actually learning as you go. But that being said, if you don't want to do that and you just want to be given the exact stuff to buy, the exact stuff to sell, the exact ways to do it, then, you know, come and join me and work one-to-one with me for my mentoring and my reselling coaching. It's not free. You know, I've been doing this since I was 15, 14 years old. You know, I've been doing it nearly 10 years now, and I can't just give away 10 years worth of experience for free. So you've got to understand that. If it is something you're interested in, I will pin a comment in this video. But as I said, it's not going to be £100 a month because you're working one-to-one with me. And not to sound like a dickhead, but my time is more valuable than that, if that makes sense. But that's up to you. I can't spoon feed you every single little detail. But that being said, I know that my videos are giving worth. Otherwise, people wouldn't be telling me that they are. Follower targets: 20,000 on YouTube, 50,000 on TikTok, and 15,000 on Instagram. But this isn't about vanity. None of them are going to happen. There is absolutely no way any of them are going to happen. I don't think my IG's changed. I don't think my TikTok's changed. I'm not posting on there. YouTube, as of the time recording this, we're at 7,640. 12,400 away. 12,300 away. in 9 months. Look, we'll see what happens. I mean, as long as I stay consistent, then who knows? But I don't think it'll happen. But, you know, you just got to stay consistent, and then who knows? I got some big stuff dropping over the next period of time. So we've got good stuff on the way. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I can't really see a way that's possible. If the content isn't good, I won't grow. It's simple. Growth should be the byproduct of quality content and not the goal itself. Number 3, collaborations. I want to collaborate with 3 different people within this. That hasn't happened yet. So if anyone is a reseller making videos, not just a reseller, then drop me a DM. I want to make some videos with some other resellers, but we'll see what happens with that. And again, you know, if you are a reseller making videos, DM me and maybe we can sort something out. This space, not just for views, but to build genuine relationships with other creators in the same space as me. And of course, it will be mutually beneficial for us both. Now we're moving into my business goals for 2026. Number 1, a new full-time income stream. I want to build also... Yeah, done. I mean, bulk counts 100%. That's good. We moved a lot of pairs over the last month, like a lot. And just bulk, not even my own personal sales. It's got to a point that bulk is so popular, I'm having to give away personal stock in these boxes just to keep everybody happy. But I'm fine with that because everyone's happy. So yeah, bulk's good. If you want some, Instagram's on the screen, message me. I don't want to sound like I'm promoting it, but yeah, you got to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to message me. What else we've got? Resellers still doing well. It's kind of had to take kind of a back step while I'm sorting out everything else. There's a lot of content I had to film in the last 3 weeks. Basically filmed 8 weeks worth of content in 3 weeks. Challenges, outlets, day in the lives, other stuff. And yeah, it made it a bit difficult to work on that. That is something that I'm definitely going to put some more time into. Just making it better than it already is. There's a lot of stuff going on with that we need to kind of perfect. Then what else have we got? Obviously, one-to-one reselling coaching technically is net. It's actually a minus right now because of the money that I've spent on building stuff for it. So technically that doesn't count. Other than that, make a bit of money from YouTube, but all of that money goes to the editor. So that's a net 0. But yeah, bulk boxes is doing well. They'll continue to do well because I actually give you good stock. But other than that, I think we'll just stay where we are. It's very difficult to juggle all of this stuff at once. Live stream selling is on the cards, but definitely not yet. Not right now. I've got too much going on. But yeah, bulk income, full-time income, we're chilling. Number 2, net profit. I'll be honest with you, I was on track from February, and then this month I kind of had to step back in a sense that net profit, yes, I will hit it because bulk boxes have done well. Pretty much everything, like 95% are sold out this month. But in terms of personal sales, I've had to step back to make other stuff work. So to make sure that I'm getting good content out for long form, and then obviously bulk boxes, and then, you know, building the coaching program and stuff like that, you have to take step backs from other things. So this month was actually a bit less money I made, but it's not an issue by any means if you can balance everything out. So I say we're on target for that. If you want to guess how much, you can in the comments. Will I ever tell you? Probably not. Focus on yourself. You don't need to know everything about everybody else. But it's on there for me, not for you. But you're watching it, so you can guess what it is, I suppose. Number 6, outsourcing work. To be fair, I have outsourced work. I've got full-time editor now for probably like 90% of my long form. Stuff like this, when it's really last minute, I'll do it myself. He's sick, so big up to him. Other than that, you know, getting all like the stock sorted, that's sorted. All right, I still need a good thumbnail editor and short form editor / clipper. There's money there. Message my Instagram on the screen. Come with some sort of price, otherwise you won't get a reply. That's how I found the editor last time. So big up to the editor because he messaged me from one of these videos and he's sick and I'm only going to pay him more and give him more work. So he's sick, he's staying. But yeah, I need the other 2 ideally if anyone wants to help. I won't go into anything about the thumbnail editor that I tried. Not very good, but it is what it is. He does not work for me. And I lost money on that because I paid him for a bunch. And then I was like, nah, he's not very good. So didn't bother with them. I'm not going to call him out or anything. He can keep that money. I don't care that much. It was 100 quid. So all his. And I'll keep doing the thumbnails myself until I find someone better than me. But yeah, I mean, outsourcing work, it's easy and difficult at the same time, because finding the right people is the hardest bit. If you can find someone that's good or better or good as you at something, then it works. But if you know you're paying someone to do a job slower than you can do it, then it's not always worth it. Yes, you can train them, but some people don't click to it like that, and they're not built for that sort of thing. So we've got a good team though. We've got a good team now. I just need the last couple bits and then we're all good. 2026. Number 1, lose 30 kg. I've put on a little bit of weight. We're doing well. Listen, we're doing well. I'll insert a photo like here of the start of the year compared to now. We're down a decent amount, but it's eating, bro. Like, I go to the, not I go to the gym every day, I exercise every single day, you know, bang minimum 10k steps average a month. Let's see, my yearly average right now, 11,800 daily average for the year. So I'm up on that. Eating, bro, like, that's it. Once I've had that, we'll be good. But it's difficult when you're always, you know, on the go or doing something that you just choose options. But that's just a discipline thing, I think. So I just got to work on that. Wait, over the last couple years, and for my own health in the gym and the kit whatsoever. Number 2, getting out my comfort zone. I've been reselling full-time for nearly 5 years, and somewhere along that way, I became far too comfortable in life. I lost that fear of failure, and I truly thought I'd made it. But in 2026, it's time to get that fire back. I want to feel uncomfortable again, and I want to aim higher than ever before. I'm still overly comfortable with the position I'm in. Like, I don't think too much has changed from that. There's still 9 months of the year, but I don't know. I don't know what to do to get out of that. But I mean, stuff is coming up. You'll see soon, but not till, you know, spring, summer. Well, more like start summer. So we'll have to wait for that. But yeah, maybe I need to do a bit more. Develop a high income skill. Anyone can film a video, throw it into editing software. Right, develop a high income skill. I don't know how much I need this anymore, because, you know, you can use AI and you can pay people. I think my thumbnails have definitely got better. I've started to learn how to make more eye-catching thumbnails, but I don't want that to be the skill, you know. I can't benefit too much off that, because there's always going to be someone better than me that I can just pay. It saves me time. You know, I use Canva to make thumbnails. Like, I don't think I'm too special at it. They do the job, but I think I need someone a bit better. But for the time being, it's all right. I think my editing's better, but then I'm paying an editor, so I don't know. Like, I'll just keep working on what's working, but I don't know what I can actually do to be better, really. But I don't know, maybe I'll learn a language or something. Well, that's not really high income skill, is it? Oh, I don't know. This year, I want my content and editing to be at a much more advanced level. That being said, I think my content is better and my editing is definitely better. But obviously, for me to get this volume of content out whilst filming all the time, running the businesses, and also, you know, exercising, going to the gym, it all takes time, whether you like it or not. So I think I'm doing all right, but obviously, you know, I've got the editor now. He's such a G, and he's actually good. So I don't know about that one. It's a bit of a techie one, but I think I'm better at editing than I was. But I'm definitely, maybe not from tomorrow, April, but maybe later in the week, we'll get back on short form. I don't even know what to make. I don't know. Maybe some suggestions in the comments could help, but no, I don't even know. Re-understand the value of money. Nah, that has not happened. You know, I want to keep these videos 100% authentic. There's no point me bullshitting. Did I do the no spend Monday to Friday? Yeah, I did for about 5 weeks. When you have access to money and you can just spend money on random bullshit, you just do it, like, without even thinking. Like, I'll go out and then I'll end up buying something and then I've already bought it by the time I've realised, like, oh, why the f have I done that? So that being said, no, I have not learned one bit. I did for a bit. I think it would be good to try and re-implement that and be a bit more disciplined. These are my 2026 rules, not resolutions. Have I failed? Abso-fucking-lutely I have failed. Does it matter? Not really, because I'm succeeding in other places. If I hadn't have done certain things, I may not have done other things. You know, every action you do may completely change the outcome of something. So yeah, absolutely, I've kind of, I wouldn't say I fucked it at all. I would say I wouldn't even say an off 6 weeks, but I would say, you know, I haven't followed those rules exactly how they should have been, which is absolutely fine. And I probably am waffling on a little bit too much now. Yeah, so no, I failed, but it's absolutely fine. You know, I feel better, I feel healthier, I'm more active, I'm making bread. That just sounds like I'm doing all right, we'll put it that way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. And obviously the next time we'll do this will probably be middle of May. So I've got another 5-6 weeks to actually pattern up a bit more. Short form will be back. Let me know if you've got any cool ideas. Maybe we do like a mini series. Other than that, next video will be out. I might even drop it tomorrow. But we'll see. But there's at least 2 more videos this week. Stay blessed. Have a good day. Let's go and smash quarter 2. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. God bless. Peace.